Okay, California, I don't know what's up with you. You vote for Hillary, that's just fine. Texas vote for Trump, that's fine. As you know, I vote for Gary, so you vote for whoever crappy politician you wanted. But I'm sticking to the props. And I can go on about the problems with 56, 58, 63, and the like. But California contradicted itself in a few of the props. First one, I want to talk about 67 and 65. As you know, California members of the state assembly and state senate basically wanted to ban plastic bags, or at least the Democrats did, which since they believe they hold a supermajority. I think they just barely hold a majority, and they had a few Republicans able to jump on board with that. Or was it just straight Democrats? Whatever. Just not doing my research. I just know that it passed, both the assembly and the Senate, and signed by Governor Brown. But then enough signatures were garnered to ask the people, do you really want this ban on the single-use bags? Well, that was Prop 67. And Prop 65 would direct the then fee you would have to pay for a paper or the little reusable plastic bag, like the special stuff now you'll see in stores in California. And problem is that 65 would redirect those funds to green programs. And if you're in California, you're all for those green programs. Stick to the corporations. Make them pay for the damage they've done to the environment. Well, I think people weren't reading the propositions because 67, plain fact, would say ban plastic bans. Never said anything about the fee that will incur, like it is in Los Angeles and a few other counties. I think San Francisco's another. People just thought, oh, just ban plastic bans. Righto. But then 65 would take those funds and put it for green programs. And Californians looked at fee on 65 and said, nope, no fee, no fee. So, you're paying it anyways, and you don't want that money to go towards green programs. Smart California. And I believe 65, if I read it right, would be a lockbox program. Is that if the money couldn't be borrowed for other things, it would be for green programs. Showing people not reading the props, just reading the little headlines and the little description. And then the next contradiction of the two is the 57, 66, and 62 contradiction. California voted yes on 57 and 66 and no on 62. I did the opposite. The reason why is that 62 would repeal the death penalty if voted yes. And personally, I am against the death penalty because I believe the only killing the state should do is in pure self-defense. That's why I believe World War II is one of the last true acts of killing our government did in self-defense. You can argue Korea and Vietnam, and it's even harder for the current problems in the Middle East, but that's beside the point. I did not want the death penalty. And 57 and 66 kind of contradict that, is that 57 was letting go of non-violent criminals, but how our justice system is laid out is that some non-violent people are actually pretty violent, and under the 57 rules, they can be let out. And then 66 would speed up the process of the death penalty process. So, essentially, California, just by reading the little labels, did not want the death penalty, did not want to repeal the death penalty, wanted the death penalty, capital punishment, wanted to make it faster, but then want non-violent people who actually were violent be out on our streets. Good going, California. Of course, yay for legal marijuana, so if I ever do get cancer, I won't get arrested for it. Wait, we already had medical, so that's beside the point. And yeah, so basically the 67, 65 contradiction, and then the 57, 66, and 62 contradiction. So, California, you're drunk. Go home. Think your life. So, I hope to see you in my next video. If I do in fact make another video.